Hello and welcome to another episode of Fans Forum here on expressthestar.com. I have here our Wolves blogger Tim Spiers ahead of the home game with Tottenham on Saturday. How's things going, Tim?
Yes, mate, not bad.
Enjoying the international break?
Pretty boring, yeah.
Well, watching England would have excited you anyway.
Yeah,
You'd feel great,
yeah,
wouldn't it?
Never mind.
Yeah, and obviously back into the Premier League swing of things, and where we sit at the moment, it's not too bad as a Wolves fan. I think you've alluded to this in your blogs and so on. It's been worse, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's all going pretty well at the moment. Yeah, quiet deadline day last week, but you know, made such a good start. No obvious places needed to strengthen. So yeah, it's all good at the moment. Exciting game to look forward to on Saturday.
Well, if it's anything like it was last season, we're in for a treat. Huh? Well,
yeah,
the neutrals are in for a treat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, we've played all right against them the last couple of years. Beat them twice. The first season we came up, both 1-0 wins. Looked like we were heading for that same result last season away from home before we conceded 3 late goals, and then the home match it was a cracker, 3-3. They scored 3 absolute screamers. Defoe will never hit the ball as well as
yeah,
in fact, he hasn't before or since.
He's a kicked the ball on the first team since then, has he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and got a late equaliser. It was a great game. Yeah, but open game. Both teams went for it. Hopefully the same on Saturday.
Yeah, you mentioned briefly there the transfer window. There was some, well, not criticism, I suppose. There was some disappointment that maybe Wolves didn't add to their numbers, but as we've seen this week, they may still do that outside of the transfer window with James McFadden, perhaps. Or?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I think they did try and get someone in. Well, they mentioned a couple of names have been mentioned.
McFadden. Yeah.
I'm sure they went for more players than they've revealed because they keep their cards close to the chest. So it was probably a shame we didn't get a fourth striker in. But as you mentioned, going for McFadden apparently. I'd rather him over El Juve. Another free.
I think Mick may have just been dropping a name there. I don't think.
Yeah,
you could imagine that meeting, could you?
You certainly couldn't, mate.
Right.
But no, I think McFadden's a decent shout actually. He's had his injury troubles last year.
Yes.
Hasn't played for a while. I think if he's willing to, if he came in on a kind of a pay-as-you-play deal, that might suit both parties. Whether he's
even if you just gave him a contract till January or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there'll be other clubs after him.
Yes, I think Villa.
Mentioned about Villa.
Yeah, well, the McLeish link and so on.
But I think he'd give us something we haven't got in the squad. You know, he likes to play deep, likes to link the play.
Play left wing as well.
Play left wing. Yeah. He's got a great shot on him. You know, he's got a bit of magic about him, hasn't he? And on free transfer, you know, why not give it a go? It's a low risk move. But I don't think he'd upset the balance of the squad. Or it doesn't seem like a troublesome kind of character. So it'd be up to Mick to get the best out of him because I don't think Birmingham really saw the best of him.
Yeah.
But he's 28 as well. He's still fairly young.
Yeah. Let's just hope he's over his injury. Is this the way are we seeing signs of the future now? I mean, we've seen it in the paper today. Somewhere in the region of 600 footballers, you know, still without a club, still unattached, still able to be signed outside of the transfer window. Could you see this happening?
Yeah, well, it was kind of
more and more as time progresses.
It was heading that way anyway, but now they've got this 25-man squad rule. You know, I mean, in the past we've seen clubs like Liverpool have 40, 50 players in their squad. It's just not going to happen now.
Yeah.
And obviously that you get a lot of youngsters come through, and then when they get to 2021, you know they can't stay with their clubs anymore, so they're getting let go.
The transfer market will change as time goes on, won't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's a shame for so many players who get frozen out. But it's just the way of the industry. If anything, it's probably a good thing because clubs have become far too bloated in the past few years. So it's going to kind of cut down and trim squads down. It's a shame for players to get left out, but that's just the way it is.
What's the best way you feel Wolves can exploit this to their own ends in the future?
I'm not sure that there's too many. You know, they've kind of gone for the young and hungry policy over the years, which doesn't really fit in with all these players getting let go.
Yeah.
It's difficult for Premier League.
There's always going to be the odd one or two, isn't there?
Yeah, I think they're more like
Steve Malbronk's another one. His personal circumstances have left him without a club. He's someone they could probably take.
Yeah, I think the only problem with free transfers is that they kind of command a higher wage because they know they're not no transfer fee involved, and that doesn't really fit in with our wage policy.
Well, you know what they say, something's too good to be true. So
yeah, I think someone like Steve Malbronk or Juve, even if we wanted him, would be out of our price range because
I don't know about Malbronk.
Perhaps. I think
If St Etienne get him, surely Wolves pay better wages than St Etienne.
Yeah, perhaps. But
Again, we don't know about these personal issues with him now, do we?
yeah, but I won't be sure about him. But I think McFadden's a decent shout, definitely.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his game.
Okay, I asked John the same question in closing last week. Happy with the squad to go through to January now?
Fairly. Wouldn't have minded.
Left back.
Yeah, wouldn't have minded a left back. Wouldn't have minded a midfielder.
Two, you know. Stephen Ward's a world class left back. You don't be reading the paper.
He's a striker, I remember. But yeah, no, he's world class now. Apparently, on
Yes, apparently.
But no, it would have been nice to get a defensive midfielder in to cover Carl Henry.
Yes,
If he
but
gets-
they did try, to be fair.
They did try a striker as well. We're short up front now. If Doyle or Fletcher gets injured, I know Doyle was taken off for Ireland the other night. Hopefully that's not an injury. Then it leaves us short because Sam Burks is next in line. So ask me again in a couple of months when the injuries and suspensions mount up. It looks fine at the moment. We've
You sound like Mick now.
yeah, no, I'll play that one with a straight bat. And no, it was reasonably happy. Could have done with a couple more additions, but I don't think it was for the lack of trying.
Yeah, I can't say that every window.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only club in that position.
I think it's a lot harder than people give him credit for. You know, they're trying not to bankrupt the club. They're only trying to do sensible deals. They want a particular type of player, you know, that fits into the ethos of the club on and off the field. And there's not many players like that around, so it is difficult. I think he's done a good job. I don't think we can really moan at the squad of players that he's put together. And also we've got a lot of promising youngsters coming through, currently out on loan. Perhaps one of them could come in and do a job if injuries really get that bad. So I don't think we've got much to moan about, to be honest, mate, at the moment.
Okay, I look forward to hear you say that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a first.
Okay, those are the thoughts of our Wolves blogger Tim Spiers on the transfer window and the Tottenham game and what's to come for Wolves. And we'll see you all down at the Molineux on Saturday. I'm Craig Birch, Tim Spiers. See you next time.